What's up guys, Nolan here, and today we're going through my tips for PvP combat in Escape from Tarkov. The reason I believe I am qualified to speak about this is due to the years of experience I've put into this game specifically since Alpha, along with the experience of teaching more than 50 people the basics. I'll just point out quickly that if you like this video, please hit the button or think about subbing, and if you didn't, please think about letting me know why. I'd really appreciate it. The first tip is going to be knowing when you're beat. This refers to double peeking at corner and or repeating failed attempts at stuff. If your buddy just got destroyed after turning a corner, then don't peek the fornicating corner. EFT is insanely unforgiving. Just try to move around or through, but for Nikita's sake, just don't peek it. It's as simple as that, but sometimes it takes a kid touching the hot stove to know not to touch it again, so it's up to you. Hip firing is called point shooting in this game because you technically have the weapon shouldered while you do it, so it makes for more precise shooting without aiming down the sights. It's not at the level of something like a CSGO, but it's pretty dang accurate, especially when you level up your skills or use expensive attachments. This allows you to shoot much quicker from moving, as well as much more maneuverable compared to ADSing. This is, of course, at the cost of accuracy. Before you shoot anything, ask yourself, can I go prone right now? And if not, can I crouch? Crouching, and more so being prone, increases your weapon skills significantly and should be taken advantage of whenever possible. Always aim for the head. Every single round in EFT will insta-kill with an unarmored headshot, but you can't get it if you're looking at the ground while you're walking around. If you have a feeling that you're about to walk into somebody, keep the gun at gun height, or even better, just be ready for it at all times. Decide whether or not you want to make noise and stick to it. Don't sprint up to a door and then peek it slowly, or jump through a window and then start crouch walking. Anybody that would be a significant threat just heard you, you are not fooling anybody. Only reason you should stop at a door after sprinting to it is to breach kick it open and just start blasting. Otherwise, strafe peek it or just go in. Keep track of the situation. If you see a target, make the coming fight as unfair as possible in your favor before starting it. Get as much info as you can on the target and its location while keeping yours in mind as well. I would say unless you can handle the situation without thinking about it at all, example being something like an easy headshot on somebody looting, you should otherwise be able to write a book about it before initiating contact. When fighting squads, if they give you the opportunity, create as much chaos as possible. An experienced squad will get fire superiority and burn out a solo player, but if they let you take an inch, take a mile. Create chaos, move as much as you possibly can to try and fake them out. Grenades and violence of action are always great party tricks for squads. Grenades get people flustered and moving around, if not filled with shrapnel and out of the raid. Violence of action takes advantage of the fact that you're only thinking about yourself while they need to coordinate. If you do the unexpected, that surprise will hit them like a train. Speaking of grenades, remember offline mode is a thing and grenades aren't cheap, but they are amazing crowd control as well as general delete buttons. To make sure they don't go to waste, jump in an offline raid and toss a bunch to get used to them. I like using the windows of the buildings on reserve and factory. Oh, he's level 1, I feel bad. He's level 2! No! When it comes to movement, try and take risks. Sure, there's a wall right there, but that guy shooting at you has missed a lot. Maybe you can make it to that building instead? Last tip I have here is to get dirty. Just use your best judgment, but if you're new to the game, I highly advise you spend at least half of the raids of the day focused on PvP to get your gunfighting skills up. That's it guys, I hope you liked the video, and if you did, please let me know by hitting the button or subbing. If you didn't, maybe let me know why. Otherwise, I hope you at least learned something. Happy hunting, and I also hope you have a nice day. See you guys.